Hey, how's everybody doing? So I'm going to show you guys tonight a solo off of an album that I played on that came out about a year ago, and the album was done with Larry Howard, and this is the actual CD, and there's Larry on the back. It's Larry Howard. Unfortunately, Larry passed away it's been about 8 years, 7, 8 years ago, and it took us 5 years to finally get the tracks. They were sent to Nashville. No one, we'd been working on this project, and some of the people on the project, man, were just fabulous musicians. Not me, but you can see Chuck Leavell was the piano player. He currently plays with the Rolling Stones, but he played with the Allman Brothers. He's toured with Eric Eric Clapton. Everybody. I mean, this guy's he's a bad man on the piano. Great player. And then Charlie Hayward was a bass player. That's him over in the corner there. Then a picture of me. I played guitar. I played all the electric guitar except for the slide guitar on two songs. That was Drew Lumbar. That's his picture right. Boy, it's hard to right there. That's Drew right there. No, that's Pete Burnett. Drew, boy, this is hard to do. Yeah, that's Drew right there where it says Drew Lumbar. He played in Grinder Switch with Larry. And then Bonnie Bramlett sang on this song that I'm gonna show you the solo I did on it. And then the drummer is Jack Gavin. He played with Charlie Daniels as well, just like Charlie Hayward. Charlie Hayward played with uh, Charlie Daniels as well. And then the other player was Paul Hornsby. He played organ and keyboards, and he's actually a great producer. I think he produced bands like Marshall Tucker and Leonard Skinner, and he's got several awards for his production work. But anyway, so the song that I'm going to show you I played on um, is a song called "Old Fashioned Love," and Bonnie Bramlett's act. You can get this, by the way, if you go to ain'tfinishedyet.com. You can actually get a free download. So just go to Ain't Finished Yet. Don't put the apostrophe in the word ain't. Just ain'tfinishedyet.com, and you can get a free download of the whole album. And it's worth it, man, just to hear Chuck play piano. My guitar playing's okay, you know. I don't consider myself in the same class as those guys, but I was fortunate and blessed to be able to play on this album with these guys. And Bonnie Bramlett, I don't know if you know her or ever heard about her, but she used to be in a band called Delaney and Friends, and Eric Clapton was the guitar player in that band. So man, she was actually a backup singer for Ike and Tina Turner back in the day, but she just wails. Um, in fact, yeah, just go up and listen to the whole song. I'm not gonna put the whole. I'm just gonna put my solo that I played on here and show it to you, and what I played. But if you get a chance, check out this album. It's really worth downloading and listening to. So anyway, the song that I'm going to show you, the solo I did, is a song called, like I said, "Old Fashioned Love," and Bonnie actually sang on this song. She was doing a duet with Larry on this song, and it sounds really good. So let me play the solo. I'm going to play it, and and then I'm going to show you how to play it. Let me give you some of my love. So that's the solo. I played a little more. Bonnie starts singing and scatting and stuff, and we kind of trade off there. So I didn't put that in there. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do another lesson with the rest of the what we did there. But I just wanted to show you my solo. that I did right there in that particular spot. And Chuck plays the piano solo. This song sounds like something you'd be sitting downtown New Orleans, man, and the band would be playing, you know. It's that kind of a groove, just a New Orleans Delta swing sound to it, groove. But anyway, so let me show you how to play this. So it starts off. Song's in the key of F. So we're going to start here on the 13th fret of the high E string, first finger. You're going to hit that note with your first finger. Put that B.B. King vibrato on that note. Then come up here to the 16th fret with your third finger. And hit that note and put that little blues twist on it. Bend it. Here, let me play that.
Let me give you some of my love, man.
So then you start here on the 13th fret of the B string, first finger. Go to the 15th fret of the B string with your second finger. To the 13th fret of the high E string. And then you go to the 16th fret with your third finger. And bend that up. And hold that. Listen to it.
Let me give you some of my love, man.
So you go. Then you come down after you've done this bend on the 16th fret and you go. You bend on the 15th fret with your second finger and hit it twice, bend it twice. Bound to the 13th fret of the high E string, first finger, to the 15th fret of the B string, second finger, back to the 13th fret of the high E string, first finger. So we got, then you slide that down after you hit it. So
let me give you some of my love, man.
just let that slide down. And then you play on the 13th fret of the high E string, third finger, down to the 11th fret with your first finger. Let me do this. Let me take this off. I'll just move it manually here. It'll work a little easier. So. Maybe. Oh, I see what I have to do. Sorry about that. Let me find out where I'm at. So there you go. Third finger on the 13th fret of the high E string, down to the 11th fret. And put some good vibrato on that note. So we got. Okay, so then it goes. So that starts on the 13th fret of the B string, first finger, up to the 15th fret, third finger. Actually, you can use your second finger, and I think that's what I use there, because the frets are really small up there, so you can get by with using your second finger. So you go to the 13 to 15 on the B string, first and second finger, to the 13th fret of the high E string, first finger, back to the 15th fret of the B string there. Then you go up here to the 16th fret, third finger, and you bend that slight twist, that quarter step bend. Then you do that same quarter step bend on the 15th fret with your second finger of the high E string. Down to the 13th fret, high E string, first finger. To the 15th fret of the B string, second finger. Back to the 13th fret of the high E string, first finger. So that's. Then you repeat that second part of that right there with the 16th fret bend again. Repeat that part of that lick so it goes. Then you come down here to the 15th fret of the B string with your third finger. Hit that, hit it again, and slide down to the 13th fret of the B string with your third finger. That's all the third finger there. Then you can. Then it does this arpeggio of a C7 chord right there. So you start here on the 11th fret of the B string with your fourth finger and do a pull off down to the 8th fret where your first finger is. Then you go to the, after you've done the pull off on the B string, play on the 9th fret of the G string, second finger, back to the 8th fret of the B string, first finger, back to the 9th fret G string, second finger, 10th fret of the D string, third finger, 8th fret of the D string, first finger. That's a pull off there. So we got. So let me play that whole thing again. Let me find it here. I'm getting there. That'll work. Okay, let's see what we got.
Let me give
Here we
you some
go.
of my love.
Oops, I didn't have it cued right. My bad. Hang on. Let me move this down. I'm working with this program called AnyTune. It's great. It loops and everything, which is nice. But sometimes you forget where you're at. So let's do it one more time.
Let me give you some of my love.
I almost got it. I didn't go far enough still. One more time. Then I'll play it one more time without the track. I think it's kind of a cool solo, especially the little arpeggio over the C7 chord. You know, those are the kind of ideas I think that, you know, separate you from the straight pentatonic players. You know, playing the chord tones. I think those kind of ideas sound really good. So, and I try to use them as much as I can. So, one more time with the actual track here.
Let me give you some of my love.
Okay, so let me play it once without the track. So it's all right. So listen, go download the track. It's on the website. Ain't finished yet. The name of the song is "Old Fashioned Love," and listen to the piano, man. Chuck lays it down. My comping's pretty good. The rhythm I'm playing's pretty cool, but my solo I think was okay. but Chuck's piano playing and Larry's vocals are so good. Larry wrote great lyrics. This is all original music that Larry wrote, and Larry had a big heart for seeing people get saved, and that's, I toured with him. We did prisons, we did blues festivals, we played a lot of biker events, and Larry was always trying to reach people and preaching the gospel, and I really enjoyed my time playing with him, and I enjoyed playing on this album. I mean, who wouldn't? You know, it's not every day you get to play with guys like Chuck Leavell and Charlie Hayward and Jack Gavin and Bruce Horn. I mean, Bruce Hornsby. Listen to me. Good grief, not Bruce Hornsby, but Paul Hornsby. And the sax player Ed Mena, he's on one of the tunes. Man, what a great sax player he is. Pete Burnett plays harp on one song. He was a local friend here, and he passed away a few years ago as well, unfortunately. And Drew, he passed away you know he passed away in the early 2000s, I believe. But Drew was a great slide player. Listen to some old Grinder Switch stuff. Man, what a great Southern rock band they were. And but Larry did several gospel albums, gospel blues albums, and this was the last one he did, and I was blessed and fortunate to be playing on it. And well, listen, download Ain't Finished Yet, and listen to this tune, learn the solo. I think it's kind of tasty, and it's nothing flashy, but I think you'll get some mileage out of some of those licks. All right, if you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell, and y'all have a great evening. God bless, and thanks for watching my video.